Welcome back to Stooge Stream. This is Making an Impact, your weekly Impact Wrestling review / recap show. I am your host, the Stooge, and I'm joined, as always, by, and I hate saying it, your leader, G Banks.
Thank you. By the way, I saw your little nightlight.
You mean the Pixel Powers light up Street Fighter Akuma?
Yeah, that little nightlight that you had. It was pretty cute.
It's not a nightlight.
You keep telling yourself that.
I
Made
hate
me
you
laugh
so much.
I know you do. I love you.
Alright, so let's kick it off by saying thank you to each and every person that takes the time to listen to the show, the people that took the time to listen to our Bound for Glory special.
Oh, we're gonna say thank you.
We are, and especially the people that take the time to actually comment. So, Smart Guy 297 over on Reddit,
How's he doing?
always good. Alessio,
Hey, honorary member.
what? No!
Yes.
Impact Wrestling by Anthemal.
Yeah, I hope you're doing alright.
LB, One of a Kind Elite.
Oh, another part of the members.
A new member to Stooge Stream, BJ Mallon.
Hey, BJ Mallon. I'm pretty sure he's part of the cult.
What? You can't just claim people.
I'm not claiming for it. He even said himself he's part of the cult.
As always, Fifi Bongirl,
Another.
Vincent is Valentine, and another new member to the Stooge Stream family, Candice Lewis.
I'm gonna call CL for short.
CL? Okay. So your comment of the week.
I'm just gonna straight up give it to CL. Straight off the bat.
First week commenting, brand new to the channel, gets a comment of the week.
Honorary member 2.
To what?
Do you know what? Because we are Cobb.
What?
Cult of Banks.
Oh, no, it's got an acronym now.
You know
Anyway.
I love my acronyms.
Candice Lewis said, Eli Drake, yeah, dummies.
That's all you need. No more.
That's what
Yeah,
more
doesn't have
do
to
you
go.
need?
Doesn't have to go any further. We don't have to break it down. That's it.
And my
Dummies.
comment of the week goes to Impact Wrestling by Anthemal, who asks a very interesting question.
What?
Just wonder which will happen first. Stooge gets fed up with G Banks and his ever-growing cult and then removes him from the show. It's a really good idea.
Won't happen.
Or G Banks outsmarts Stooge and gets rid of him from his own show. That's not going to happen.
I like that part a lot.
That's not going to happen.
How do
But if
know
you keep pushing,
How do you
something
know-
will
How
happen.
do you know that?
Because I said so. It's my show.
We'll see.
Anyway, keep pushing though. Something will eventually happen.
I've been pushing as much as I can. If anything, you're so close to the ledge. If I just blow at you, you're gonna fall.
The tolerance level is diminishing.
You love it.
It's diminishing.
You love it.
Okay, so first up we had Eli Drake and Chris Adonis on their way to the ring. Eli Drake is great at getting local heat. He really gets a lot of Canadian heat in a very short period.
It's not that hard. You just have to offend their coffee and their
What, Tim Hortons?
Yeah, and their national anthem, and that's pretty much it.
Well,
You've
this,
offended every Canadian ever.
he does a really good job of it, and of course this leads to Canadians' own national hero, Petey Williams, coming out to answer.
Literally.
Chris Adonis tries to stop him on his way march to the ring. He drops Adonis, gets into the ring. He's about to Canadian destroy Eli Drake when Adonis pulls him out. It wasn't looking good for Eli Drake for a moment there.
The champion had him.
He was about to get Canadian. How did he have him?
He had him.
Anyway, this leads to next week. We're going to see Petey Williams versus Eli Drake for the global title.
So he told you he had him.
What? How did he have him?
He had him. So now he's got a match. Instead of getting a Canadian now, he has a match and he won't cop the Canadian no more.
Okay, we'll see what happens next week, I guess. But this is going to be exciting because it's the first time that Petey Williams is challenging for the heavyweight, now the global title. I can't wait to see this match. Two great competitors and a shonky Chris Adonis.
I want to say
Gotcha.
I want to say he's chunky.
We see Johnny Impact arrive backstage. He's very fast and he's very furious.
More like Paul Walker over here. What are you talking about?
What?
That's what I'm calling him from now on. Oh, for this show anyway.
What?
Paul Walker.
Really?
Yes. Did you see how he entered the show?
He did do a bit of sideways. He can drive.
Yeah, he can drive, but look how it ended for Paul Walker.
I guess he was fast, and for the rest of the show, he's pretty furious.
Jesus Christ.
Jimmy Jacobs is here.
I am the mime freak.
Mind freak.
And then the mime freak. That's him, right? That's the guy?
No.
Wait,
No,
who are you
this
talking-
is wrestler Jimmy Jacobs.
Oh, okay.
Not Chris Angel, mad magician, performer,
You have to tell me
illusionist.
which one's which next time. Okay.
So Jimmy Jacobs is here. He joins commentary, but JB rubs him the wrong way pretty quickly, and he leaves. But he likes Josh.
So who doesn't like Josh? Guy's a great
Me.
guy. Yeah,
What?
but
He's what?
Josh is a great guy.
Since when?
Since his great fashion blog and his tribal tattoos.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What tribe's he part of? White man?
No, he's part of some tribe. Just don't ask. You know, there is America Samoa for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So the match we get is an X Division clash between Matt Sydal and Sanjay Dutt. This was a really good match. Both of these guys are amazing competitors.
Mm-hmm.
I did feel Matt Sydal was on the verge of I don't know. He just
He wasn't high.
He just wasn't his usual self. Something was different. He seemed a bit more aggressive, a bit more
His dealer wasn't around.
okay, possibly a bit on edge. A bit on edge.
Do I have to keep going?
Anyway,
Do I have to paint the picture any more clearer, buddy?
again, this is a great X Division match. Sanjay Dutt had some amazing counters, some amazing moves. These guys move so quick. There are parts that you're like, wait, what? And have to kind of go back a second and go, oh, that's what they did. Cool. In the end, though, Matt Sydal does win with the shooting star press, which his shooting star press off the top rope is amazing. It looks like he's just up there forever.
Yeah, it's mediocre at its finest, but it's okay.
What?
It's mediocre.
It looks amazing.
I've seen better.
From who?
Swoggle.
Even gonna...
What?
No, don't.
What?
Swoggle.
Yes. Have you seen that guy moonsault?
Anyway, EC3 comes out within seconds of Matt Sydal winning. And he cuts a really biting promo on Matt Sydal saying, look, you won another match. How good are you? Whoop-de-doo. But
I feel like he was just telling the truth.
it was one of those the heel tells the truth moments where he says, every time you get a title shot, though, you choke. It was a great promo. EC3 kind of stole this segment without being in the match.
Yeah, pretty much. So he does.
The promo continues on Matt Sydal, who really has no answer for it because EC3 is just amazing on the microphone and just completely destroys him. And yeah, that's about it. Like, he just walks away and leaves Matt Sydal in the dust. But it seems that Matt Sydal wasn't happy with what EC3 had to say. He was getting a bit angry. Let's see if he finds the killer instinct that EC3 was talking about.
Or he actually gets on.
Yeah. Look, I don't... The way this is written as well was quite interesting because I don't know if EC3 is trying to make Matt Sydal better by putting him down. You know, and then when he gets there, he goes, I knew you could do it. Or is he trying to just break him?
Are you telling me EC3 is trying to master sensei him?
I think so.
Nah, it's not happening.
I think maybe, dude.
Highly doubt it.
I don't know. Well, we'll see because this isn't going to end here.
Yeah, definitely. I'll agree with you there. It's not ending here, but we'll see.
Next up, we had Johnny Impact backstage. He's still angry.
He's furious.
Yeah, he's just charging about. We get our first Impact Classic match. This is a full match from the Global Wrestling Network Vault. If you're not already a member of the Global Wrestling Network, go check it out. I will tell you flat out, I did have a few problems to start with. I called them out on Twitter and I sent them an email and they fixed it really quickly. They handled it professionally. I probably didn't, but they did. And now it works perfectly. So if you have any problems, just contact them. They'll sort it out. In the meantime, though, great service. A lot of old Impact Wrestling, which I saw many, many moons ago, and some which I never got to see. So, plus you get BCW, you get another indie promotion, I forget. You get a bunch of classic stuff. It's from the Carolinas. It's great.
Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty good for its bundle. Like, how much are you paying a month?
It's $7.98 US, so I think about $11 Australian.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So if you're into Impact and you can't bother paying for WWE anymore,
Yeah, or
make the switch.
even if you're a fan of Impact, this is a great way to support the company, and the quality is great. In Australia, the episode of Impact is there straight away.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. That's why we've gotten to do the show a day early.
Yeah. So thank Global Force.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
the Global Wrestling Network.
Yeah. And yeah, Anthem, pay us because we're plugging your shit. No, I'm joking. Don't pay us. Or pay me anyway, not him.
No, don't pay him.
Why?
Because then they'd be encouraging you, and it's bad enough they have to put up with you as it is.
But if they pay me, it works out for both of us.
No, it doesn't, because you get money and you wouldn't share it.
True. I wouldn't
You
share.
think I'm stupid?
Yeah,
Think I'm stupid?
Try to get around you.
So in our first classic match, we have Team Canada versus Team International. Representing Team Canada, we have Bobby Roode, Petey Williams, and Eric Young.
EY.
Their manager is Scott D'Amore.
Mm-hmm.
All faces and names that you should know.
Mm-hmm.
Over on Team International, we have a talent that I haven't seen in a long time, an X Division competitor by the name of Amazing Red, who is just brilliant in the ring. Sanjay Dutt, someone else you should know.
Mm-hmm.
And Hector Garza.
Oh, that was Hector Garza.
That was Hector.
Oh.
That wasn't Garza Jr., that was Hector.
I was about to say, I was like, God damn it.
Garza got big all of a sudden.
Yeah, why do you get big and old looking?
But Hector and Garza Jr. look so similar. It's
Very
ridiculous.
Similar. Very scary.
And Hector's just as high flying and ridiculous.
Let's see where the pants came off.
Yeah. This was a great match, well worth seeing, with some people that are now quote unquote superstars in their prime, doing some amazing work. Hector Garza does take the win after just a brilliant sequence of everyone getting their shit in, but doing it in a logical way that made sense.
Yeah.
It's not just getting shit in for the sake of getting shit in. It told the story, it worked.
And it was so different to watch too.
The crowd in the
And
Tennessee...
just the match itself was just like that, that time, that era,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was weird. It was cool to watch also.
It was great. Hector Garza takes the win with a tornado, which is a spinning moonsault off the top rope.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who the good or bad guys were, because it's Team Canada, so you'd think they're
the bad guys, because they're in America.
fair call.
Like in wrestling, Canada's the bad guy.
Yeah, wrestling logic.
You can thank Bret Hart for that.
Yeah.
Creating that fake feud that still goes to this day.
Oh, God. I love good feud.
Now, back in the Impact Zone, we had, or the new Impact Zone, I should say, we had something that is very important and was probably underplayed a little bit too much. Like, they maybe should have played this up a little bit more. The GHC Pro Wrestling Noah heavyweight title for the first time ever defended in North America. This is a big deal.
Very big deal.
And we had Phantasma representing AAA versus Eddie Edwards, the GHC current champion, representing both Impact Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah. We even had the president of Pro Wrestling Noah there to hold the belt, to display it before the match. This is a big deal.
You had an expensive flight to come all the way to Canada just to hold a belt.
Yep, dude, but that's how big of a deal this is. And at the end of the day, the guys in the match, they knew it. Because they beat the crap out of each other to put on a show.
A great match.
Oh, it was amazing. I don't know how Phantasma does what he does. Like, at one point, even the Knockout Fiona's like, that is a big man who has just leapfrogged someone and done the splits over their head. How? I'm like, I don't know. I saw it too. It doesn't make sense.
It's the power of the mask.
It's the power of the Phantom.
Don't say that. Don't go there.
He's the son of the Phantom. What do you want?
You even hate Phantom.
I know,
Don't
because
make
Phantom comics
jokes.
are crap.
Yeah, stop making Phantom jokes.
You know the best thing about the Phantom was the Billy Zane movie, because that was so bad that it was good.
Is that old one from the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's so bad, it's good.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it either, dude. But that's why it's good, because it's just so crappy.
Yeah.
But, anyway, this was far from that, though.
No, this was, not crappy at all.
No, this is a mix of American, Japanese, and Mexican wrestling in a perfect storm of two guys just going.
Yeah.
And they went hard. Yeah. Some of the package pile drivers that Eddie Edwards is doing on fence, like, how did he take multiple of those?
Eddie's really come to in the past couple of weeks. Ever since, well, I should say in a month or so, ever since he's held this title.
Yeah.
Because
He's
like
really come into his own.
yeah, he's really come to it. Because when he parted way with Davey, it was kind of there was that stage where he was like on the fence where they're like, we're not sure what to do with you. Like we've made you a champion, but it's not working. We've done this, it's not working. So, but now he's, as you said, you can just see in the promos he cuts, just the way he wrestles and everything. So
His confidence has grown in leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's gone
doesn't
from,
need Davey anymore.
No, not at all. And he's gone from like what was a clearly transitional champion to now a believable champion.
Yeah, 100%.
So Eddie wins the match with a package pile driver. You can tell both of them were extremely tired by the end of this and beaten up. Probably wasn't the best package pile driver ever, and it even seemed that Eddie was beating himself up over it. It still wasn't bad. It just wasn't the best looking one in the world. But after the match they had, I couldn't care less.
Well, it was alright. It was good.
Yeah. Oh, look, the match they had was that good that
You can
one little
scrap
botch, couldn't care.
Yeah,
Couldn't
I've seen
care.
more botches and great matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love this match, and props to both of them. We had a MMA Moose package, just reminding you that MMA is still hanging around, and Moose still needs his revenge.
Well, why wouldn't they hang around? They won.
They cheated.
They won.
They cheated.
They didn't cheat.
How is 5-on-2 not cheating?
They knew what they were going into, so that's it. That's not cheating, dude.
It's cheating.
It's not.
All right.
It's just a numbers game. They had it.
It's cheating.
I don't know.
So something that's come out recently that we should probably deal with at this point before we get to the next match.
What are we dealing with?
So it's now known that Anthem does pay a large portion of the crowd to be there and cheer and all of that. You can tell who it is too. It's the people in the stands. The people in the front, they're wearing like Impact clothes. They're t-shirts. They're real fans. The ones in the back, they're told to chant. They're told. And it's because Anthem is a TV production company. They're not a wrestling company. Right? Whereas if you see some of WWE's latest shows, they've had to like black out the top part of the arenas because it's empty. So they just black it out and pretend there's people there. Anthem will just fucking pay people to be there because it's not that big. Like, it's not that many people. Just so on the hard cam, it looks good. It makes sense. Again, they're a TV production company. So this is what TV production companies do. Most live audiences for TV shows are paid. Whoops! TV secret. Most people don't know. Yes, they're paid to be there.
What?
Yeah, dude. Most live audiences for TV shows are paid to be there.
I've been in many live audiences. How come I haven't been paid?
Okay, so you're one of the suckers that rings up at the end of the show and it's like, would you like to be an audience member on this show? Call this number. And they give you a ticket. Yeah, most other people are paid to be there.
What the hell?
Yeah, so there's a little trick of TV, folks. WCW used to do this back in the day. Before the company started going down, when Eric Bischoff first took over, they used to pay people to be there because it looks hot and huge and filled arenas. And then people would start paying for tickets to rock up and they didn't have to pay people anymore.
Why didn't they pay us to go be there?
They will eventually. Anyway, so the reason I'm bringing this up at this point in the show is because the next match is OVE versus Jobbers. Up until this point, the crowd has been hot. They've been paid to be there. They cheer, they chant, they do what they're told. Except for the people in the front, who are real fans that have actually paid to be there. OVE comes out and the entire crowd went dead. Even the people paid to be there did not chant for OVE. It's what they're paid to do. It's their job.
Well, it's not too hard to cheer for them.
Which is ridiculous. And at one point you can see that they tried to start an OVE chant. Like, obviously one of the producers has come along and gone, OVE, OVE. And they tried to start a chant that lasted all of 2 seconds before it just went dead.
It's the most half-assed chant I've ever heard in my whole life. It's like, OVE, wait, what's the next letter?
Yeah, no one. This experiment is over.
Yes, it's pretty much done and dusted.
I literally have a note here. No one cares, including a paid audience.
Big writing too, I can see that.
And then it all changed because LAX came out and the audience just woke up again. You saw them dancing and screaming and yelling like, LAX woke the audience up. LAX beat the shit.
They woke me up.
Yeah, out of OVA. And all of a sudden I was interested again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, OVE won against the Jobbers, but who cares? Like, if you don't get an entrance, you're a jobber.
And if you don't win, too,
Yeah.
it's questionable.
Basically, if you don't get an entrance, we know you lost the match, and they're using you to get heat, and it didn't work. They're trying to turn OVE heel, but they're not getting heel heat. They're getting X-Pac fuck off and go home heat.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's horrible. Anyway, LAX beat the shit out of OVA. The crowd woke up again and started chanting for LAX. And OVA scurried away, and that was the end of that segment. Hakeem Zayn is here. He's about to cut his first promo. Johnny Impact doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Gotta give it to him.
Just drops him.
He's been acting like Paul Walker all night, the hard cunt. What the hell?
But it was so great. It's like, I'm here, I'm here. Bang.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah. You're here.
That just killed your head in fucking heat.
Yeah. Nice one, buddy.
So, yeah, Johnny Impact truly does not give a fuck about Hakeem
New
Zayn.
talent, yeah.
And moved on.
Yeah.
From BCW, that's
Billy.
Border.
Sorry.
No,
Wrong.
Border
Yeah.
City Wrestling. No, the NWA is a thing now. Well, not really. If you watch it, like, I'm actually subscribed to them and watch their shit. I'm like, oh my God, why are they trying to kill this already? Anyway, BCW, which is Border City Wrestling, one of the affiliates now of Impact Wrestling, had their weekly spotlight match, which was Ali versus KC Spinelli, who we saw in the last episode of Impact as well. This was a really good match too.
Yeah, it was alright. It was pretty good. The fans were into it.
Fans were into it. Ali is shown, they keep putting over on commentary, she's showing heaps of improvement. Right. No, she's already a great wrestler. But the storytelling she's doing in the match, showing like slight improvement from week on week, is fantastic. KC Spinelli, somebody who we'd never seen before last week, I'm truly impressed with.
I want to see more of her.
Well, we've got
She has
BCW
very good potential.
on the Global Wrestling Network, so we're going to be checking some more of that out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, this was a great women's match with some really hard-hitting spots in it as well. Like, both of them, there was a couple of chop spots that were quite hard. There was the rope drop spot. There was just some, like, actually decent, but not over the top, within the context of a normal match. But there was some good spots in this, some hard spots. In the end, Ali wins with a Death Valley driver.
Yep.
Which was
A
really
march to
cool.
my boy John Cena.
What? No.
Yes.
No, that's Sting.
No, it's John Cena.
No, it's Death Valley driver, that's Sting.
No, it's my boy JC. What?
You're actually a Cena fan.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, no, I'm just stating a fact.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I just wanted people to know that.
Yeah, and I'll proudly tell him that I'm a Cena fan.
Anyway,
Nothing
moving
wrong
on.
with that.
Alberto Del Rio rocks up in his red Adidas tracksuit.
Pretty Slavish tonight, Alberto.
It's a very Western Sydney, like way Western Sydney in the 90s thing.
Yeah, that, or he was in communist Russia.
Or maybe Alberto's just started watching old rap videos from like the early 90s. And he's like, oh, that looks awesome.
Alberto, you know this is a video from the 90s, right? It's even better. They don't call me the pride of Mexico for no reason.
So Alberto's not scared of Johnny Impact. He laughs it off.
Mm-hmm.
We see Ali backstage after a
Not
win.
scared of fashion either, am I right?
No.
You were so close to doing
No.
it. Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. Ali is backstage. She's happy after a win. Apparently, Gail Kim has a big announcement next week that she can't wait to hear. I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. Is Gail just going to retire now that she has the belt? Is Gail going to have one more match?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? We have a limited time left for Gail
Is
Kim.
Gail going to reply to my messages?
What? Why are you stalking Gail Kim?
I'm not stalking her. I'm just asking her some questions and seeing if she wants to join.
No. She will not join the cult of Banks.
Anything's possible in Cobb.
We
You want
see-
some Cobb?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's juicy.
No, absolutely.
Okay, your loss.
We see Alberto backstage. He's been interview bot comes over to ask him a question, and he just gets fucking blasted by Johnny Impact.
Or you know what would have made that scene perfect? If they played this Sonic the Hedgehog theme song.
Oh yeah. So he came out of nowhere over a table and just blasted.
Can you see why I've been calling him Paul Walker all night?
Well, okay.
He acted like Paul Walker from Fast and Furious 1, then 2, and now 3.
Yeah, he's gone full. He's 4 because 3 was Tokyo.
Yeah, true.
It's
you're
4.
Right. Yeah,
the real
right.
3.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. Tokyo Drift was good.
Yeah, but Tokyo Drift is supposed to be 6 because
some boy. We'll do it. We'll do it. Fast and Furious show one day.
Maybe if I can work out the timeline.
Me too.
Anyway, they're brawling backstage. It's in catering. This is on, man. This is so on that they just happen to like brush past Braxton Starter. He eats shit. He's in it now. It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. The Tasmanian Devil just picking shit up on his way and gets drawn into it. Next up, as Braxton and Johnny are going for it, Caleb is just walking past. He cops some shit, so he gets into it too. But just like the Tasmanian Devil, they've picked up the shit and then they drop it off because somehow Braxton and Caleb are just going at it because I don't think they're just punching on. They're like, wait, why am I here?
No, they went there to catering to get some food and now they're punching on.
Yeah. But Johnny Impact and Alberto are gone, man. They're fighting on the other side of the room all of a sudden.
That Tasmanian Devil's still going around the other corner.
Yeah, it's insane, man. They just got shit's throwing at garbage bins, are getting smacked on people's faces, all sorts of shit. It's getting so out of hand that Alberto throws Johnny Impact into the toilets, closes the door, goes and runs up a ladder and climbs a building. And he's like, it's over. It's over, Pedro. Just leave me alone.
I stay here. It's my house.
Yeah, and Johnny Impact's about to climb the ladder. Alberto kicks it off. He's like, just leave me alone, man. No. I think Alberto forgot Johnny Impact's parkour skills because 2 seconds later, he's up there. You're like, dude, how? He used one leg to get up on that Pepsi machine. The shit's taller than me. I'm 6'4". Then they're on top of the building punching it. You're like, what the hell? He drops Alberto off it. Security and all these other wrestlers are out there going, okay, this is over. Just stop. Johnny Impact just launches his ass off that thing 20 feet away and smashes everyone.
I feel like they paid a homage to Lion King.
What?
You know, The Lion King? The movie The Lion King?
I know The Lion King.
You know the scene where... Mufasa's on the edge and he's like, no, please don't do this to me.
I didn't even think of that.
And Scar's like, fuck you little shit. That Johnny Impact is Scar. And but it's mixed, it's reversed because, the good guy gets,
Wait, no, it's right. That was the right way, right?
My way's right.
Anyway, next thing we see, Alberto's got a steel pipe and he's beating the shit out of Johnny Impact with that.
So I told you, it's all about Lion King.
Man, this was just insane. Somehow they get on the ramp and end up in the actual arena. Alberto blasts Johnny Impact into the stairs just as security gets there and gets in their way.
Goddamn security.
Security's keeping them apart. Patron says, you don't have the guts, get in the ring, we'll have a match. He gets in the ring and then Patron starts walking away. Johnny calls him a pussy, so he runs back and jumps in the ring and it's on again. But this time Alberto does get the advantage after they both beat down security. He kicks Johnny Impact in the nads and then just drops him on his head with a vicious DDT. Then tells security to get lost. Then just drops them for no reason.
There was something on their back, but...
What?
There was something on their back, so unfortunately he dropped them.
Gave them a double running clothesline.
Yeah, there was something on both their backs, so he was just making sure to get it off.
What? The tag that said security?
Move along.
Patron continues the beatdown, and wow, this was awesome.
It was definitely old school vibe to it. I liked it.
Yeah, this very much had an Attitude Era.
Actually, remind me of that time remember when Stone Cold came back and helped, was it WWF at the time, help WWF against the Invasion?
No, he was part of the Invasion.
No, he was before he.
Oh, before he turned. Yeah.
And he came in backstage
Yeah.
and started smashing
And
everyone,
just
and,
dropping
backstage, and then eventually made it into the
Yeah.
ring. Like obviously, it's not.
But wait, which time? Because I think he did that like 11,000 times.
The first time he done it.
I'm just checking. Just checking. 'Cause I did used to watch a lot of Raw.
Yeah,
You just described like 90% of the episodes of Raw after he broke his neck.
Yeah, well, that time. The
Yeah.
first time he done it. The
Yeah,
first time
cool.
he broke neck, they were like, "Oh, what can you do? This." Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But
And then it'd just be Lawler on the mic going, "Oh my God, Stone Cold's here! Stone Cold's here!" Yeah, that's what this felt like. Absolutely, actually. Yeah, this was great. This is a good way to end the show. I thought it's very different. It gave a very different feeling to Impact. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't mind at all. Chaos.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Because
thrive off chaos.
wait, what? No,
What?
well, how?
Because from chaos, reborn happens.
I don't even want to know what you're saying, how it works, what the logic is behind. None of it. I'm not interested.
I have logic behind it. I
I'm-
can explain it.
I'd prefer you didn't.
I have a PowerPoint and everything that I brought with me too.
Of course you do.
What? Do you want me to start it up?
No.
But I brought it.
No.
Even's got color
No.
paragraphs. Even pie charts
No.
that you... Pie charts?
No.
Fine. Whatever.
No pie.
Fine. You're lost.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the episode. That was this week's episode of Impact Wrestling. Before we end, though, of course, we always go to Match of the Night. What was yours?
I'm going to give it to El Fantasma and Eddie Edwards.
That was a really good match.
Yeah, it was a great match.
That was a really, really good match.
Yeah, and it was two wrestlers that I'm not particularly into, but they made me, enjoy that much so much that I got into it.
Absolutely. And the fact that it is the first time the GHC title is defended in North America, that is a really important
Oh, that part I
milestone.
don't care about.
Of course you don't care about the most important part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
What was your match of the night?
My match of the night, I'm going to do a U this time and not give it to a match, but give it to the Alberto and Johnny Impact segment for,
Wait, doing me? What do you mean by that?
it's not a match, but you're going to call it match of the night.
Well,
because there was a ref at one point.
But there was.
There was a ref at one point.
Well, I was about to
Remember
say-
at the end?
Yeah,
There's the ref, the psycho-looking ref that went and saved. So there was a ring. There was 3 refs, not even 1, 3 refs. So this was like almost like a grand championship match.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened to start outside of the ring.
So why are you allowed to call them? But when
There
I
was
do,
a ref.
but when
there
I
was a
do
ring.
it, but when I do
There was
it,
a ref. There was a ring.
Can
It was
you hear
just
your-
went to disqualification.
can you hear your logic right now?
Did you see the ref in the ring?
No, I didn't.
Did you see the ref? There was psycho-looking ref, short ref, and Canadian ref.
Didn't see it happen. Sorry.
There was a ref, there was 3 refs, and a ring, and 2
You
competitors.
keep repeating yourself. Doesn't mean it happened.
I saw it.
Sorry. Continue on.
Let me know in the comments below if you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really liked it because it gave me an old school vibe. It really reminded me that this product isn't a PG product. They're really aiming at sort of an older teenage, mid-20s audience. They're bringing the crash TV part of wrestling back. They're like, you need to tune in because you don't know what's going to happen. And I like that. Because it's different. It's not the like, okay, so we're going to get 6 matches on the card. And one's going to be this long, one's going to be this long. And then we're going to get a main event that's 10 minutes. There'll be a run-in and a DQ. Like, it's completely different. It breaks the structure of the show. And you can't
You're on
take
your
your eyes
toes.
away from it.
You're on your toes all the
Yeah.
time. Ugh.
So, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Alberto does next and Johnny Impact. Because they're both on a rampage.
Mhm. I wonder what color tracksuit he'll wear next.
Blue.
I'm gonna go green.
Okay. All right.
We'll see who wins.
We'll see.
You owe me a
Alright.
Coke.
Pepsi, if I win.
Fine. You can have your shitty Pepsi.
You can have your shitty Coke.
Alright, cool.
Until next week, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave us a comment and a like. It really does help. And get involved in the conversation. We like chatting to you guys. You can see we've got a little community thing going here. It's amazing.
And you mean a community? You mean my cult?
What? No. No, I mean the people that like wrestling that we talk to.
You mean my cult members?
Please stop encouraging him, people.
I'm
Please.
picking up disciples soon. You know that, right?
I'm not.
I need disciples soon because when I travel the world, I need people to spread my message.
Of course.
I am traveling the world soon. You know that, right? To spread the word of Cobb.
I don't want to know. You do what you got to do, buddy. You do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. In all due time, my friend.
What?
In all due time.
What is wrong? Okay, I've been your host, the Stooge.
And I'm the one, the only, and your Messiah, G Banks.
And don't forget, adventure, excitement. Stooge craves not these things.
Welcome to the cult of Banks.
No, it's the Stooge Revolution.
My version's better. Cult of Banks.
You know eventually I'm going to push back, right?
Yeah, but for now, let's continue on with the cult of Banks.